Well, we know that this is a bit of a tight space, so we'll get started. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for spending a few minutes and coming out today to officially open our new endoscopy suite here at CKHA. Today's a really exciting day. We've had lots of activity up here this morning. The team's been busily preparing for the opening, official opening on Monday when we welcome our first patients into the suite. But we wanted to provide an opportunity for some of our guests, members of the board, members of the foundation, as well as obviously our own staff, to be able to walk through the clinic and take a look at the space that we've created. A few thank yous before we get started. Space like this and a redesign of this magnitude doesn't get done by one person or two people, but it gets done by an entire team of people. It's been a huge effort that the endoscopy team has taken on, the nursing staff from the operating room, the unit aides, the clerical staff, housekeeping, physical plant services. Everyone has been involved. It was a well-organized bit of chaos the last couple of weeks to get this space ready to be opened on Monday morning. But certainly we want to thank everyone who had a hand in making this possible. Really want to also thank Westhook. They were our general contractors, and they really pushed to get this space ready and open for us. And we really appreciate the extra effort of Westhook, who went above and beyond, and all of your subs in getting this project to where it is today. We obviously need to recognize and thank our patient advisors. They've been highly involved in helping us to provide input and a patient-centered approach to the space, and hopefully you'll see that as you get a chance to tour through how patient-centered care has been really thought about in the redesign of this clinical space, and how exciting it is that we were able to incorporate them into this process. The suite itself is, we think, going to become the standard, so in consistency with our vision statement of setting standards, the standard for endoscopy services, certainly not just in Erie St. Clair or Southwestern Ontario, but across the province. And that's something that we all, as part of the CKHA family and the CKHA organization, can be extremely excited and proud of. I'm going to introduce a couple of people who have some quick remarks. As you know, endoscopy and colonoscopy services is a big component of the cancer strategy for Ontario. Jeff Booth, who is the director of the Regional Cancer Program from Cancer Care Ontario, is here. He has a few remarks. So Jeff?
Yeah, so on behalf of Claudia Denborg-Greba, the Regional Vice President of Cancer Services for Erie St. Clair, who cannot be here today, I just want to bring her comments. And we're Chatham-Kent Health Alliance has been a great partner in delivery of cancer services in our LHIN, providing colon cancer screening under the Colon Cancer Check program, diagnostic assessment programs, and cancer surgery. We're delighted to support the opening of the new endoscopy suite, which will continue to help facilitate timely screening of cancer in the Chatham-Kent community. So great job, everyone, and it's a beautiful, beautiful location.
Thanks, Jeff. We're very excited, obviously, about the program and the fact that it can continue to be a DAP recognized by Cancer Care Ontario as a leading practice for the diagnostic aspect of cancer, but also then aligning with our comprehensive family-centered care to cancer services to make sure that we're ensuring that patients receive the right care at the right time in their community when they can. I next want to ask Dr. Elizabeth Haddad, our Chief of Surgery and Medical Director for Endoscopy Services, to say a few words.
So I've just written a few things. I'm not as comfortable as public speaking as Sarah is, so I'm just got a little ready, but put it together. I'd just like to thank everybody for really taking the time to come today. I'd like to thank the organization, administration, nursing staff, and physicians for supporting this important project. This actually started off with a business case proposal, if you can believe it, in the spring of 2013. And we moved on to different things and moved on to the architectural draft number 1, and then number 2, right, Tara? And then number 16, and then number 34, and this is what we've got here. I appreciate all the physicians. I also appreciate, in particular, Colleen, Sarah, Tara, for doing the meetings to get this organized, and they were 7 a.m. meetings. and they were there smiling to do these meetings, and I really appreciate that. And we were discussing the layout, the flow, the efficiency and scheduling, but also doing walk-arounds of the new endoscopy unit at 7 in the morning, keeping in mind the patient and their family as our #1 priority with regards to their experience, safety, and quality. Not only am I excited about starting to work in this new state-of-the-art endoscopy unit, I'm also motivated to be part of what it can provide for patient care in the future.
Thank you. I'd now like to ask Colin Patey, our President and CEO, to offer his remarks.
It's so delightful to see that you recognize that this has been a team effort, and around here we do have the vendors, the contractors, the planners, the providers, the boards from both the foundation and the Alliance gathered here, and patient representatives, everyone, and they've been acknowledged, and I just say ditto to all that. In the end, you are going to see a magnificent facility, and that may look that's what this is about, but in fact, that's not it. What it is about the patient. It's about doing better for the patient. It's keeping abreast of the way in which medicine can be delivered for the patients. It's about delivering an impact into our community for those patients who will need early diagnosis, ease of their worries, cancer prevention, early detection, cure, all of these kind of things, so that we are a healthier community. This is a magnificent, I guess, contribution to our idea that renovations in this alliance will never stop. We have to do this in order for the building to keep pace with where medicine is going. And today you're going to see a state-of-the-art endoscopy suite, and you will see that it is possible. You'll also see that we're not going to finish here. We have lots of other things to do. But from a program point of view, I just want to finish off and say, now to the team, you have it. We step out, you step in, and you make this a center of excellence. The challenge is out there, and as we have faith in your ability to deliver such a magnificent facility, a unit, we have a similar kind of faith, and you will get the same kind of support for you to get on with making this the center of excellence in programmatically. And congratulations to everyone who's been involved, and I see everyone who's been involved. Thank you very much.
Okay, so what we're going to do after we let Colleen and Liz cut the ribbon, for those of you who would like to tour through, and we really hope that you take the opportunity to do that, we'll probably do groups of 6 to 10, so you get a good chance to kind of see the spaces. We'll kind of pace people through. The unit itself is set up basically as a circle, so that you start here and you work your way around, and that's exactly the same patient care journey that our patients will take. And so you'll really get to see how patients and their families will flow through the unit. So some of us will help kind of guide people through. There's experts in all of the various functional spaces to explain the function, and we'll try to get people through as quickly as possible. And at the other end, there's some cake and refreshments, so we invite you to stay for that. So again, thank you very much for coming today. Thank you again to everyone who made a contribution to making this happen. It was a reflection of our values around teamwork, and this really is about CKHA being an exceptional community hospital. So for you guys, are you ready? All right. Need a scalpel, Liz?
These aren't my regular. They're not my regular scissors.
It does too.
All right.